It's September 17th, 2011. We are at 65 Verbalee in Hillsboro. We're about ready to do a video from an open clean out under the flooring in the basement room of the residence and continue this video all the way to the property line. There is a city main that runs on this property from Verbalee Court down to the road down below. It comes out of the manhole at the end of the court up on Verbalee, and this line connects just across the property line of this 65 Verbalee and connects to that main line. I'll tell you where that point is, and then continues down to the lower road. We have a house clean out outside the house, and we also have a property line clean out and a backflow valve. And we're going to go down in through the open clean out, which was just easier to get to, and continue on down the line. This immediately goes, we're still up underneath the house for about the next 20 feet, and I'll let you know when we're outside the residence. We had to pause briefly right at the beginning here, run some water down the line to clean the lens off. We're going to continue. We're only 2 feet down into the line, proceeding to the outside of the house, which is about another 10 or 12 feet away. There is a clean out exterior, just exterior of the house, and I'll make a note of where that is when we get to it. Still up underneath the house, coming to the exterior clean out here, I think in just another foot or two. Right here is the point where we located the exterior cleanout. It's also a spot where we seem to have a breach in the pipe and quite a few roots growing in. I'll back up and take a look at this so we can get a good idea. This is just exterior of the house. The issue begins right here, which is only about 3 feet from the outside of the house, and there is a clean out that comes up in the middle of the pool equipment. It's going to be very difficult to access this point, but it does appear that a joint is open and there are quite a few roots growing in. This is the only spot that we've found so far. Nothing under the house appears to be an issue, but just exterior of the house we do have a spot where there's about a 6 or 8 inch span down the pipe here where roots are growing in. We'll continue down from this. It's only about another 20 feet to the property line check valve cleanout. From this point to the property line, I think we're still cast iron pipe, and there is an ABS check valve installed, 2 grade in a plastic box. Right here is where we're going into the ABS check valve, the flapper. I just took it out so that we could get the camera in and back. And just after this, it goes back into cast iron pipe with a cast iron property line riser right there going up. And now is where we turn and cross the property line fence and continue a short distance till we get to the clay main that runs from the top of Verbalee Court down to the road down below. This, I believe, going off to the left of the screen is the riser for the lamp pole that is shown on the map. And just briefly after this, now we're going into a larger pipe. We can just tell by the diameter. And there's another, which is probably the tie-in for the neighbor's house. And once we go into this piece of straight clay pipe, we go down just 6-inch clay pipe down the property line. This is into the city main at this point. I'll just go in a couple of feet farther. And this continues straight all the way down to the lower property line. We're going to call this end of video, and most of the line from the property line cleanout all the way back to the cleanout at the house is either the ABS check valve or cast iron all the way back to the cleanout at the house, which is where there is a root intrusion going in. Must be a small separation at that point. End of video.